Hey everybody. Ciao tutti. Hola. Salut. Shalom. Marhabam. Welcome everybody. There we go. People are joining. I'm glad to see you all. Hi. Ciao Gabriella. Hey Angela. Hey CJ. Ciao B. Ciao Sarina. Hi Julie. Cheshk. Anna. Hi Martina. Hey Priska. Hi Mika Violet Sky. Hey Rose. Guten Abend. Zita. Hey Anik. Hey Karen. Okay, good. Everybody is filling in here. That's good to see. Welcome everybody to the Mika Fan Club Instagram Live. I am Deb, the Mika Fan Club administrator. I have been doing this for a while. You have stumbled into the Mika Fan Club Instagram Live, where we will be here for the next hour or so talking about Mika and all kinds of other stuff, whatever sort of comes to mind. We've been doing this for a couple of years now and just touching base with everybody, seeing how you're all doing. Hey, Savan. Ciao, Elena. How have you all been this week? Did you all have a good week, a good Halloween for those of you who celebrated Halloween, a good day? I don't know. Do you say good Day of the Dead? I mean, I know that it is celebrated in a lot of Latin American countries and South America. I don't know if that's a good greeting. I know it's All Souls Day, or All Saints Day, I guess. And I know there are some celebrations on that day, so I hope that all went well for anybody who was celebrating. Hi, Maureen. I see you there. Hi, Alejandro. Hi, Monica. Hey, Andrea. Yeah, my carnations. My husband got them for me because he said I needed some flowers for my Instagram Live, which was very thoughtful of him. Because I didn't have anything. Everything has pretty much died around here now, November. All the leaves have fallen off the trees or in the process of falling, I guess. And so it's looking pretty bleak. So it was nice to get some color. Yeah, so hi, Gozia. Ciao, Chiara. Salut, Fanny. It's good to see you all here. I'm glad you all made it. Hi. Oh, ciao, Lorenza. Salut, Caroline. Yeah, okay. I think a lot of people are here now, so we can get started. For those of you who are new here, I will say welcome again. And I hope that anybody who has been celebrating a birthday recently or is about to celebrate, I hope you have a good birthday. Again, I hope you had a good Halloween. If you have any other celebrations coming up, happy anniversary or anything like that, I wish you well. I hope it goes well for you. I know that we have a wedding in our midst coming up this week, I believe. Miriam, who was a longtime fan, is getting married this weekend. So congratulations on that. So yeah, it's always looking for a reason to celebrate, I think, just to keep things positive. We had a Zoom on Monday to celebrate Halloween. Some of you were there. We had actually about 24 people turn up, and that was really nice. And some of you were in costume, as Andrea says, her makeup eventually washed off. Some of you were really clever with your costumes, Priska, and we really appreciated seeing what you were dressed up as. If you were there on Halloween at our Zoom, we had a giveaway for the people who attended. and I just wanted to let you know, I've already let the winners know, but for the rest of you, we had, I was giving away a For the Rite of Spring mug, which is this mug here, and the winner of that was Manuela. And congratulations, Manuela. Hai vinto la tazza. We also gave away we gave away a cap, a Live Your Life cap. And the winner of that was Isabel. She's in Germany. I don't see her here yet today, I don't think. But I'll be getting that in the mail to her. And I appreciated everybody who came, and it was great to get to talk and see everybody's face all at once. And we are going to try to do the Zooms a little more often. We sort of got out of the habit of doing that, but we'll try to do another one in the next couple of weeks. And maybe we can see some more of you there. I see there's a lot of you coming in. Scaramouche says carnations are the flower of Portugal. I did not know that. They're one of my favorites. I love the way they smell, and they last a long time. That's the other thing I really like about them. I'll probably have these for a couple weeks because they just last. Hi, Maria. Hi, Becca. Good to see you here. Yolanda says the first snow is expected in parts of Austria. Yikes, I'm not ready for snow yet. That's a little too soon. Let's see here. Beau comme Violet, welcome. What Melody asks, what is that above the Mika Heart Paris DVD? A Christmas tree. Oh, yeah, it is a Christmas tree. Where is that? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, it is. It's a Christmas tree. It's a Mika Christmas tree that I think Anna made last Christmas. So yeah, I don't want to touch it because everything will fall down on me. But that's what that is. Mika joined the live. He always pops in unexpectedly. I never know when he's going to join. He joined a couple weeks ago, so I really don't expect Mika to pop in again so soon. It's usually months in between when he joins. So if you're hoping to see him, I think you might be lucky, but I doubt it. It's probably not going to happen. But he surprises us all the time, so we don't know. Hi, Poppy. Hi, Lydia. See some new people joining us. Welcome to everybody who has never stopped in before. It's good to see you here. Hedwig. Somebody is asking me, what's your favorite Mika's album? And, you know, that is just such a hard question for me to answer. I have a really hard time deciding, but right now, currently today, it's the most recent album. My Name is Michael Holbrook. I would say that's my favorite, followed very closely by Origin of Love. It's hard to decide between those two. What's your favorite Mika album? I'd like to know. I'm always interested to hear what people say. Their favorite Mika song or their favorite Mika album, because for me it's really hard to decide. I like too many things. Bon soirée, Kathy. Hi, nice to see you here. Ciao, Simona. Simona Vierhus. Oh, maybe ciao is not appropriate, huh? Has Mika mentioned any possible duets sometime soon? Mika has not mentioned anything for the future, really. We don't really know what he's got planned, so no. That's a hard one to answer because we never know. Some people are saying No Place in Heaven is their favorite album. Yeah, the first album and the last album, yeah. Let's see, Cassia. Hi. Cassia says her favorite album is My Name is Michael Holbrook, followed by Life in Cartoon Motion. So the first one and the last one. This is interesting. My favorite song is One Foot Boy. You know, most people would not say that. And that is one of my favorites. I love that and would love to hear Mika do that live again. I thought it was a great song. So yeah, I'm glad to see some love for One Foot Boy. Zita says in the last few weeks she listens to The Boy Who Knew Too Much. That was a good album, but I have to say I like, overall I like My Name is Michael Holbrook better. It's interesting Simona is Italian. Okay, so I was right when I said ciao. It depends on the mood. Yeah, that's my problem. I like a lot of Mika's stuff, the high energy stuff when I'm in a really good mood, and the quieter ballad type stuff when I'm in a chill mood. So it is really hard to say the ultimate favorite. Mylena says, ciao da Roma. Ciao. Let's see. I'm glad you're all telling me what your favorites are. Let's see. Maureen said she woke up singing Popular Song this morning. Sabina says, my name is Michael Holbrook and live at Brooklyn Steel. It's a good live album, and I'm partial to that because I was there when it was recorded, so I am partial to that album too, the live album. Becca says her favorite song is Toy Boy. That's a great song. Is Amira Melaki's daughter? No, Amira is Melaki's niece. So I guess what that means is one of Melaki's siblings, brothers or sisters, had a puppy, and that was Amira. So that's Melaki's niece. That's an interesting trivia question, isn't it? Where is Mika? I don't know. I don't know where Mika is. He could just be about anywhere. We know that a week from today he will be in London. A week from today, those of you who are going to London to see him at the South Bank Centre, we know he will be there, right? Bocom Biolay says the song Emily because that's her first name and she misses the U.S. She, I assume it's a she, I can't see the picture. Yes, it is. It's very difficult to choose. Me, Myself has 10 million streams on Spotify, Anna says. Well, that's interesting. For those of you who don't know, Mika recorded a song with Dana Paola, who is a Mexican singer. And it was called Me, Myself, and it appears to have 10 million streams on Spotify. That's awesome. We Are Golden. Simona says We Are Golden is her favorite. Tara says she's hoping the internet gods work this week. Me too. We've been having trouble for the last couple months, actually. They have been acting up and not allowing us to talk to everybody and cutting us off and doing weird things. So I agree with you. I hope they're working this week. CJ says she tells people her favorite song is Lollipop, but it depends on the mood. At the moment, it's Porcelain. I think Porcelain is an underrated song. I really like Porcelain. But as you can tell, I like so many. It's hard for me to pick one. Yolanda says, my all-time favorite is Tiny Love. The first time I heard it, I started to cry. It's a beautiful song. I agree. And Annie says her favorite song is obviously Rain. Tara likes Yo-Yo. I'm so glad you all are telling me. This is interesting to read. Zlata says one of my most favorite songs is I See You with the piano part. Yeah. I think that's kind of forgotten, isn't it? I See You. And Birgit. Hi, Birgit. I didn't see you sneak in here. Her favorite song is Paloma. And Gozia says Big Girl. Boy, thank you all for... I wish I could remember. I wish I was recording this so I could go back and see all of your favorites later. Rose says, I bought Mika a stick of rock with Toy Boy written through it. Where did you find that? That's kind of cool. Simona says, the one that always makes me cry is Hurts. I assume the slow version then, not the kind of up-tempo disco one. And all the symphonic songs are fire. Yes. Cassia will be at South Bank. Yes. Vittoria. Ciao. Cosmopolitan Boy. Welcome. Wow, there's lots of comments. I'm having a hard time keeping up here. When is Mika coming to Star Academy in France? That has not been confirmed, so I don't know. I know that they announced him as being one of the guests, but when I asked his team about it, they said that it hadn't been confirmed. So I'm not sure. It may not happen. It may not happen until the finale of that show. At Star Academy, for those who don't know, is sort of like a talent show, competition kind of thing that they're doing in France. And I think the last episode is in the end of November, maybe the 20th or something. So maybe it won't be until then. But I'm not sure. It hasn't been confirmed. Okay, Simona says they came into our Zoom on Monday but had problems and then got shy. Well, hopefully you will try again next time and you won't be so shy. We're pretty open and try to welcome everybody. So give us another try. Let's see. Ciao, Antonella. Oh, what about favorite Mika covers? CJ asked. Piano Man, CJ says. That's not my favorite cover that he does. He did a cover of Calvin Harris song, I think called We'll Be Coming Back. I really like that one. And I also like the one he did. It's a cover of Love and Troye Sivan. I think it's called I'm So Tired. It says, I'm so tired of love songs, tired of love songs, tired of love songs. That song. I'm not going to sing it, but that's a really beautiful cover. So he has done some beautiful covers. Those two are probably my favorite two covers that he's done. Our Stardust Mika says, overrated is underrated. I would agree with that. And Angela says, I went to hell last night. That's also an underrated. Becca says, are there any songs you don't like or hate? Well, yeah, I'm not fond of Erase. And I know that a lot of you probably love Erase, but yeah, it kind of grates on me. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Mm-mm. And then Mika did a song called Blame It on the Weather. And for some reason, the melody of the song is beautiful, and he did it in French. And in French, it's beautiful. But with the English lyrics, it really bothers me for some reason. I don't like the English lyrics to that. So those are probably my two least favorites. Simona says, my son is 6 and loves Mika. His favorite song is Lollipop. Sanremo is very classy, Roberta says. I agree. Sanremo is one of my favorites. That ranks right up at the top. Hello, Olivia. Savant says yo-yo is her anthem. Are you feeling like a yo-yo going up and down? I'm sorry. Okay, well, I did have just a few things on my notes that I was going to mention to you. I see that you're all still talking about your songs, though, and that's kind of fun, right? Phoebe says, I wish I could hear Pick Up Off the Floor live one day. Did you never hear it live? He hasn't sung it since that album came out, I guess, but no, I don't think he has, but it was great. It was great live, and it's a great song. So, as many fans as there are, that's how many different favorite songs there are, just about, it seems. And Fanny says, not surprisingly, that Relax is the best. Becca says she heard an acoustic version of Kids and really liked it. Yeah, I like Kids. I have to say, like, when I first heard Heroes, I didn't really care for it that much, but then I heard the symphonic version and I thought, that's why. If that song is meant to be done big with the symphony like that, and when you hear it done in that kind of grandiose way, it makes much more sense to me anyway, and I really like it. So it's interesting how sometimes just hearing a different arrangement can make you appreciate the song more. Zlata says, Karen, do you remember that song? I do. Karen was a good song. He didn't ever sing it too much, but I did hear him sing it live once or twice. Up in Montreal, I heard him sing it live. This is fun to read. And Ta-Da, yes, Ta-Da is really underrated. And Mika has, as far as I can remember, never sung that live. And I would love to hear Ta-Da done live. Un soleil mal luné. I love that song. Sweet Dreams was always fabulous live. That's true. Yeah, Mika's done some really good covers. That's true. Will Mika do a symphony concert again one day? Kathy asks. I don't know for sure, but I would venture to say yes. I think he enjoys doing that, and I would imagine that he would do that again if the opportunity arises. So yeah, if you've never seen him performing live with a symphony, I think he'll do it again, and you may have a chance again. Hi, Naomi. Welcome. It's good to see you here. Gregory Elisa, welcome. Sohan, welcome. Les Baisirs Perdus, yeah, that's a good one also, Andrea. Some of the French songs are just so pretty. I Want Love, that was a good cover, Angela says, yes. You guys, you guys must be Mika fans because you know all the songs. How much do you love me? Tara, that's an oldie but goodie. Yeah, Mika never recorded that. We only heard that way back in like 2008 at some of the concerts he sang it. And we were always hoping that he would record that and release it, and never did. Maybe he'll go back and revisit that one day, and we will eventually get it. Diamonds on the Soles of Her Shoes was a really good cover. I should have said that one. That's one of my favorites also. Okay, you guys, we're going to be doing this all hour. Oh, you don't like Ring Ring. Ring Ring was really a good song, Zeta. Favorite cover by Mika. Rose says, I guess that's why they call it the blues. It was good, but I don't like Danser entre hommes. Well, a lot of people don't like that, but I kind of don't even think of that one. Sort of push that one aside. I don't even think of that as a Mika song. The unreleased song Century Man is amazing, Axel says. That's true. That was a good one to see live. And I don't like Emily. Oh, I do. Everybody talking. Yes. You guys are really naming everything, and I can't argue with you, you know? Yes, we could be here all day discussing Mika songs, and that's okay. That's kind of what we're here for, right? And we really haven't ever done that too much. You all ask me what I like, but it's fun for me to read what you like, and see that there is this wide variety of different things appealing to different people. That's what makes us all so cool. Touches you. I love touches you. Do you guys remember Lonely Alcoholic? Absolutely. It has one of my favorite lyrics in it. It says, I'm a mediocre writer. And I relate to that song. All the symphonic songs are amazing, yeah. Oh! Underwater. Underwater is a very special song. Underwater and Stardust. And I think the ironic thing about Stardust is that the album version is sort of electronic, high energy, and I don't think Mika has ever performed it live that way. He has only ever performed it sort of either acoustic or kind of, more like a ballad. And it's funny to me that on the album it's, this high energy song. Symphonic in the UK, right? Nobody never talks about Tada. I think because it was a, sort of a bonus track on the album, and Mika has never done it live. So I think that's why it's not talked about that much. My Interpretation, yeah, that's a good one from the old days. Hi, Steel on VR. Welcome. Hi, Procrastination. I really like that screen name. Hi, Because of Writing from Canada. Welcome. Holy Johnny, that's an old one, yes. I love Make You Happy, Andrea. That's one of my favorites. That's also near the top. And I really like it live. The way he sings it live is just, yes. Why didn't he release Over My Shoulder on any album? I have it on my version of Life in Cartoon Motion. So it is on an album, Over My Shoulder. Wouldn't an album of unreleased songs help fulfill his contract? He should do it. We talked about that once. I forget who I was talking to, but we said, yeah, unreleased songs and or covers that he's done would make a great album. Yeah. Lola is amazing. Yes, that's a good one. And that's one that I can kind of sing because that's in my range. I don't have to strain. What do I think about Tada? I like Tada a lot. Yes, and as I said, I think people don't talk about it. It's kind of forgotten because it was a bonus track. Promised Land is a great song. I love Promised Land every way that it's been sung. I love Promised Land. Okay, the cover, She's Always a Woman by Billy Joel. That was not one of my favorite covers. It's not one of my favorite songs, so that's probably why It's just so funny to see you all talking about all this, yeah. Yes, everybody is explaining. Over My Shoulder is part of Happy Ending, right? If you listen to Happy Ending and wait, and wait, it comes at the very end of that. Stuck in the Middle is relatable, huh? Charlotte, oh dear. Can someone make a playlist of all of Mika's unreleased songs? Yeah. Yeah, we'll try. We'll try to do that. I'll write a note to myself to do that. But we can put that on, I don't know, how can we do that? We'll see. We'll see how we can do that. Yes, when you see everybody talking about all the different songs, you realize the trouble I have choosing, right? Because there's something good about almost all of them, except Erase. So, I know Mika will come in one day when I'm saying that, and then I will have to defend myself. Yes, and nobody, as we're talking through all these songs, nobody had said Grace Kelly. But obviously, Grace Kelly was the gateway drug that brought me to Mika. Grace Kelly was the first song that I heard and fell in love with, and the video too. And that was, like I said, that was the gateway drug that brought me here. So yeah, the remix with Clean Bandit was maybe badly timed. If it had come out earlier, I think that would have been better, but I can make it a playlist on YouTube. Yeah, I can do that. Adrian says, I really like Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes was a great song, and it's kind of a forgotten song because we haven't heard that since, since like 2009, 2010. I don't think Mika has sung it, so. No, Kiara, you're right. Mika has said he doesn't like Erase either. That's true. I wish I could, find that interview so I could use that as my defense. All right. There's Karen likes Erase. I know. I know some people really like it, so. Okay, I think I'm caught up with your comments. All right, well, while there's a little bit of a lull in the comments, let me just say, I told you about the winners of the Halloween Zoom. Once again, congratulations, and I'll get your prizes to you as soon as I can, I mean. And also talking about the South Bank show next week. For those of you who are going, we had about 60 tickets to give away. So I was able to make a lot of people happy, I hope. And I sent out emails to everybody, but I don't have a lot of details yet. And I will send out another email when I get more details. And they tell me Monday. So I was hoping to have it all done by the end of this week, but we have to wait. So Monday, hopefully watch for an email from me if you're going to the South Bank show in London. I leave for London on Sunday, so I will be incommunicado for a while, and then look for an email later in the day on Monday, hopefully, giving you specifics about when and where, and if there's anything special you need to wear or not wear for the show, because we will be on TV for that. So let's see. We had talked a little bit about doing a get-together for the South Bank show, and if you're interested in doing that, we're talking about it on the fan club forum on mikafanclub.com. So please, let's have that conversation over there so that the people who aren't going aren't bored here, and we can decide when and where we might meet up before the show on Thursday, November 10th, a week from today. So what else did I want to tell you? This week we did have a tiny little bit of Mika news. It looks like Mika will be performing at the Isle of Wight Festival next summer. That's in the UK, and it's in June. Tickets are going on sale, general sale tomorrow, I believe. So yeah, you'll be, it's a long ways off, but if you're planning ahead, that's a little bit of Mika news. Another tiny bit of Mika news you might have heard if you're in France. Mika will be on TV on the 11th of November. That's next Friday. There's a program celebrating 300 choirs. So he'll be making an appearance on that with the 100 Voices of Gospel. But that's pre-recorded, I believe. But he will be on TV for that, and hopefully we'll have some snippets of that floating around after Friday. Let's see, what other little bit of news? For regular Mika fans, and those of you who are new who will hopefully become regular Mika fans, I did want to let you know that the 2021 yearbook is done, and it is here in my hot little hands. I ordered a couple, and I am going to bring one with me to London and hopefully give this to Mika in person, or at least give it to his team so that he will have it, his own copy of it. But here it is. You can see the cover. It looks beautiful. Here's the back cover. Also looks beautiful. And here we are. Here's just some sneak peek of what the inside looks like. I gave the people on the Zoom the other day a little peek of it. Oh, there we go. There's some art. We have Mika fan art in here. We have people writing their reports about the events that they went to. Mika, this is a very thin book this year. You can see it's pretty thin. It's only about 70 pages this year. Last year's, this is last year's. It was like twice as thick because Mika was a little more active. In 2021, he really, with the pandemic, sort of kept everybody from doing much of anything. Next year's will be probably twice as thick again because he's been so busy this year. So it turned out pretty well. I think it looks nice, but you can see we have some reports of people that did get to go to Mika's concert in Paris in October, and he did a private event in September. People wrote about that, and he did The Voice last year. And then we also have a section on just the fan club friendships. And is someone coming down the stairs? You mean here Maybe, yeah, I think my husband's walking around upstairs. So I didn't know you could hear that. Yes. Anyway, so once I give this to Mika, I will put the information on how you can order your very own. It looks like it's going to cost about €19 this year, not counting shipping. Probably charge extra for that. But that will be available for you to order if you want. It's a nice little keepsake to remember what happened in 2021. And we will do it all over again for 2022, which will be our 15th anniversary of the fan club. And if you are a graphics art person and you would like to help out with that, or a regular artist, please let me know, because we definitely need some help, because I am not artistic and definitely could use some help with that. So drop me a private message about that. Let's see here. What else? Yes, Ernest says a lot of concert photos for 2022. Yes, next year we'll have a lot. It will be twice as thick, I'm sure, in the yearbook. But this one turned out pretty well, I must say. Okay. I'm hoping Isle of Wight Festival. Yeah, I hope that you can make the Isle of Wight Festival, Becca. That would be. I hear it's a nice festival. I have never been. I'm not much of a festival goer. Camilla says, show us your earrings. Okay, I'll show you my earrings today. I think I've worn these before and you've probably seen them. They are, can you see? They are a very subtle Mickey Mouse. A friend's husband made them, and they're, I think most people wouldn't realize that it was a Mickey right away until they looked at them. So that's what those are today. The yearbook will be for sale on a website called lulu.com, and it's a print on demand, so you order it and they print you up one, your very own. And they have a lot of discounts. They offer a lot of discounts. And I will put all the information for ordering it on the Mika Fan Club website. I will also give you the option to download a PDF file. If you don't want to spend the money for an actual book, you can download it as a PDF, and that'll be free if you want to do that. So that will be when I get back from London. I will put that information online. CJ, I will appreciate your help, so I will hold you to that. Now that you've volunteered, you're in trouble. Let's see here. Mariana says, praying for him to come back to Portugal. Long time he doesn't come. Yeah, he did one date in Spain, one festival this year in Spain, but he hasn't done Portugal for a while. But, with the pandemic, there's a lot of places he hasn't been for a while. So let's see here. Yeah, you're in trouble now, CJ. I'll be calling on you. So I'm just checking my list to see. The only other little bit of news is that, as you may know, if you've been following Mika or following us on Instagram, Mika has been doing the soundtrack for a movie. The movie was originally called Tehu, and it's about a young boy and a camel crossing the desert, I believe, or maybe racing. I'm reading different stories now, so I'm not really sure what the actual storyline is. But the title of the film has been changed to Princes of the Desert, and it is scheduled to be released on February 8th was the date that I saw. I wrote down the 8th, and it has been screened. It's being screened for people in the industry. now, like the last week or so, and the general release is set for February. So Mika's not in the movie, but he, at least not as far as I know, he's not in the movie, but he's done the music for it. So we will be able to hear new music from him related to that movie, Princes of the Desert. So watch for that early next year. And I think that's basically all of the newsy type stuff, but it was really fun to take that side trip with you all, talking about your favorites. And maybe, we should do something like that every week. Maybe have a little topic like that everybody can chime in on, because it's kind of interesting to get to know each other a little bit better and see your tastes. Do I know where you can see the movie? Not yet. I imagine it's a French film, so it's going to be in France. But I think it's going to have a general release because they changed the title, and it's an English title, right? Princes of the Desert. So that signals to me that they're going to be releasing it maybe worldwide, but I don't know when or where. It might show up in your theater, so we'll see. And the soundtrack will surely be released separately, so we'll watch for that and see. So we'll see what happens with that. No news on how the screenings went. No, I haven't heard anything about that. I did look. I looked to see if there was like any reviews or previews, but I didn't see anything. Rebecina says I'd like him to come to Latvia. I don't think he's ever performed there. I would like to go to Latvia. I would like to see Latvia. Let's see here. For the next yearbook, I'll ask Mika Gigio to help with concert reportings. Camilla does a little mouse that she's named Mika Gigio. I think that would be hilarious. I would love to see that. The film might get dubbed. Maybe they'll just do subtitles. I don't know. Axel said she thought the film is going to be broadcast on the French channel M6. I don't know if it's going to be broadcast there. M6 is the organization, the organization that's producing the movie. But I thought it was going to be a theatrical release. I don't know that it's going to be on TV, but I'll have to see if I can find out. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Okay, I've got about 10 minutes, and I will see if I can bring at least one of you in to talk today. Hi, Laura, because I don't think we've spoken before. Hello, Charles. Hi, Laura. Is this Laura? Hello? 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 Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, okay. Not a good connection, apparently. So, okay. Well, Well, we'll wait until next week. Oh no, that's the other thing that I wanted to tell you. There will not be an Instagram Live next week because I will be in London. So we will probably do something just to connect with you briefly from wherever we are in London, either at the South Bank Center or afterward when we're all gathered. We'll probably do a live like that, you know, but we won't do one of these sit down proper talks. Um, so yeah, so we won't we won't do this kind of thing until 2 weeks. So I'll talk to you then in 2 weeks. Let's see. We're gonna try Sohan. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. We'll see. And maybe we will connect. Not having any luck today with connecting with people. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Sohan. I was trying to connect with you, but that doesn't seem to have worked. Okay, so that's a problem. And I don't know, I don't know how to fix that. Okay, Jack in the Napen. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hi. You've come just as we're getting ready to say goodbye. So, yeah. Well, I think that given we're having a little bit of technical issues and it's coming up on the end of an hour, for me, I need to get going and rescue my dog from upstairs. So thank you all for being here, and thank you all for the fun conversation. It was fun to talk about our favorites. I was going to mention, you know, in our Instagram stories, I always put in a box where you can ask me a question. And a couple of people asked me the question of what was my favorite? What was my favorite Mika album, you know, or Mika song? And so we kind of covered that pretty thoroughly. One of the other things somebody asked me was, how long have I been a fan of Mika? And the answer is a very long time, since January of 2007. So yeah, 15 years, just almost as long as Mika's been doing this. So yeah, a long time. And yeah, it's always fun to hear what you guys have to say too. So maybe in 2 weeks when we come back, I will pick a topic and we'll see if you will all share with us what your ideas are on that topic. And maybe it won't be quite as broad as what's your favorite song, but we'll think of something. And for those of you that I'm going to see in London next week, I can't wait. It's going to be fun, even though it's just a very short recording, TV show recording. But it'll be fun to see you all. And I am actually spending the whole week in London with my husband, as I said, so I won't be back until the following Sunday. And yeah, so I won't see you guys for a real long time here. So take care until then. And if you ever have any questions or comments or feedback for me, please don't hesitate to write to me here on Instagram or over on Mika Fan Club. Over there, I'm DC Deb, and you can send me a private message there. That would be great. And I always like to hear, you know, what your thoughts are about this, or if you have any questions about anything that I can answer, I'll be happy to. And yeah, I think that's about it. I will see you soon. If not in person, then in a couple weeks back on Instagram Live. Take care until then. And yeah, ciao for now.